Hey, what's up, everyone? How you doing? Welcome to the live stream of Panther, Bruins Leafs. Bruins Leafs Game 6. Jeff says Matthews will descend down from the rafters like a phoenix falling from the ashes. He'll score a hat trick tonight as the Leafs are valiant in a 6-3 defeat to the Bruins. So, how is everyone doing tonight? So, excuse me. Let me go blow my nose. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, folks. Hello, Spaceman, Miami Beach Bum. You can't believe you're so excited about this game. It's not even a Panthers game. Zero Cool says this will be a hell of a game. David says, I think the Leafs. David Green says, I think the Leafs take them to a game 7 and then lose. It's the Leafs' way. Owl says, Kyle, Hockey Guy did a response video to Forsley not being nominated for the Norris. He said, plus minus is worthless even. And also said, Forsley has topped plus minus since the 18-19 season. Bolvar says, as a Vegas fan, I am disgusted. I'm done with this season. Just ended tomorrow, Stars, so we can get healthy for next year. I'll take this L with pride. Just end it now. How's everyone doing tonight? So, you just bought your ticket for round 2, game 1? Oh, good. No, Owls, I shall not be doing that. Firstly, because you can't pay me to see that song. And number 2, I doubt the Leafs are losing tonight. So, yeah, Matthews is still out. Hey, I think you'll like this news.
Okay.
The Dolphins picked up Tua's 5th-year option.
Oh, so they didn't give him
They
the
did not
extension.
give him the extension.
Oh, I like it.
He's only being paid the $23.5 million.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
So why did we let Wilkins walk again?
Well, the money they gave Wilkins was crazy.
Okay.
But we could have franchised them.
Yeah, why didn't we do that? Did we not want to piss him off, I guess?
I guess they still thought they'd come to an agreement with Tua.
Yeah, the Dolphins actually made a smart move for once. Bolvar says about the Golden Knights, I'm not being salty. I can clearly see most of the team is healthy, and it isn't worth it to me to win a round and them getting further injured and being screwed for next season. There also potential, what the hell? Potential WTF. That backhand was so dumb. Don't ever do that again.
What?
Bolvar's talking to Petrangelo.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, Roger from Wallace, Nova Scotia. So Sean says Matthews to Boston. June Goof says, let's go, Game 7, let's go. Tonight I root for Crybaby Leafs. That's not right, June Goose. So 28 and a half minutes to go until puck drop, which must mean, the game is starting at 8:10. Thank you, Roger. Hello, Austin. How are you doing? So what does everyone think? Do the Leafs actually take it to Game 7 tonight? Bolvar says, as of this moment, I'm going all in on the Panthers. Now, no, still no Matthews. So do you believe that Tavares, will it be Tavares or someone else who continues to step up in his absence? Derek says there's some speculation that Matthews could have post-concussion from hitting his head versus Detroit in Game 80 or an injury from Game 3 when he was tackled.
Huh. Alright, I'm gonna go do my recap. Well, first I'm going to put on my Boston Bruins hat for my clout. Yes. I gotta get all the extra attention. Hey everybody.
Bolvar says Bruins 2-1 double overtime. No, that's Game 7, Bolvar, not Game 6. Let's see. I just want to see how the video we did has been doing. 166 views. Let's see. I do not believe the Bruins fans one bit that say the refs are favoring the Leafs. Even if the Leafs have the refs' favor, it's not exactly worked in Toronto's favor. Toronto is still what? 1 for 16 on the power play or something like that. Dietrich's calling for quadruple overtime like Canes and Panthers. So, what does everyone think? Let's take a look at some. Let's take a look at some news from around the league. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for the Dolphins fans here. I believe the Dolphins picked up Tua's 5th-year option instead of giving him the big contract. And Talia Tagovailoa got undrafted. So Talia Tagovailoa is participating in the Seahawks rookie camp after going undrafted. Has a team ever won a playoff series without scoring the power play goals? Maybe it's. Oh, hang on a second. Miami says, yes, best move we could have made. Tua isn't worth that much. I'm trying to find. Okay, 5th-year option tracker. Okay, so Jalen Waddle's option was picked up. I see. Dolphins picked up options on Phillips and Waddle. Did I? Okay. On Monday, the Miami Dolphins announced that the team has officially exercised quarterback Tua Tagovailoa's 5th-year option for. Oh, this was last year. This was last year. So we already picked up his 5th-year option. So I wonder why ESPN was talking about Tua and his 5th-year option. He's going into his 5th-year option this year. Let's see. Yeah, I thought something was strange because
What?
Tua's fifth-year option was already picked up
Oh.
last year
Oh.
in March.
Oh.
So we did pick up the fifth-year option.
So I thought when you said it again, I thought what you meant was like they're just leaving it with that. They've
yes,
said we're going to leave it with that and not do an extension.
ESPN was talking about Tua's fifth-year option,
I see.
And I must have seen what I what.
All right. Well, it's all is well in the universe. They haven't done anything.
Jalen Waddle and Jalen Phillips got their fifth-year options recently.
Oh, it's hot in there. Let's do that right now.
Jeffrey asks, "Is Jaws flying high tonight?"
I'm not flying, but that's because I haven't taken my second hit yet, which I'm going to take before I sit down. I got nauseous again. Any of the days that we see I put out an extra video in the afternoon, that means I'm sitting here from 1 to 3 editing. That's just a guarantee that I'm going to have to smoke before whatever that night brings because I'll get nauseous from that much screen time. It is what it is. So that's okay.
Mr. Fossey says, "I think the Rangers beat the Canes." Jim Montgomery on Bruins lost in Game 5. "We weren't good enough, simple as that. Toronto came out ready to play. They took it to us. We weren't ready to match their desperation. Our emotion didn't match theirs." So, once again, there shall be no Austin Matthews for Toronto. So things will get very interesting. Derek says, "Falcons, Vikings, and Niners won at Lambeau in cold weather. I know Miami is very humid, but they need to get over that cold hump." Well, you might want to consider the Vikings are from Minnesota, so you might want to remember just how cold it gets in Minnesota. It's like if the continental United States had a miniature Canada / Alaska, it would be Minnesota. The Vikings used to play outdoors. In fact, that devastating missed field goal that in the game they lost to the Seahawks, that was the last playoff game. That was the last playoff game the Vikings ever played in the cold. And Bud Grant was out there on the field at the start of the pregame ceremonies. He was out there with the team when they came out. Derek says, "Rumors that Bears may get a dome for their new stadium." home playoff struggles. They have the Maple Leafs have won one of their last 8 straight home playoff games.
Yay.
Yeah. So,
Puppy, just give me a second, Fuzzy Puff. Good God. Tell them about the good news about the mower.
oh yeah, we got good news. So the good news is mainly for my dad and I. My dad has bought a riding lawnmower, so we no longer, in about 2 weeks, we will no longer have to mow a 3.5 acre yards with a push mower. Yeah. 1-8 at home in the pre.
Let me get my blanket. How much time do I got to lay with?
You've got 14 minutes.
Okay. You should have seen. He just flopped.
Oh.
The window flop. Right here. Oh my goodness.
Boulevard says Arizona is god awful with these snowbirds. I want to send them all packing, but abuse of the elderly. Now, Maple Leafs, all I gotta say is Maple Leafs, you better win this one. Just for the memes. The memes cannot realize their full potential unless there is a Game 7 in this series. Because it's either Toronto once again losing Game 7 after coming back from a 3-1 series deficit against Boston, or it'll be Boston finding a way to blow 3-1 series leads while having home ice advantage in the first round of consecutive years. Strafossi, you hope Boston loses tonight? I saw Brad Marchand on my screen with like the 1,000-yard stare. So, Boulevard says, I'd rather be ice cold than be bone dry, hot, dying for water, and really thinking about jumping in the lake that looks like it was never cleaned. Well, in Florida, you're hot and soaking wet from humidity. And you can't go jumping in any lakes unless you want to say hello to the alligators. So this game is in Toronto. Toronto has yet to win a home game in this series. So if Toronto wants to keep their season alive, they have to overcome their struggles at home. Michael Justice says, "Hey, Gators are our friends." So, one of the series that could have gone to Game 7 is already over as the Oilers beats the Canes in 5. It's the third straight year the Oilers have beaten the Canes in the first round. Jeff says, "Am I stupid for thinking that the Oilers are a great matchup for us? Or just stupid for other reasons?" Well, the Oilers got all the high-end talent, but me thinks in a goalie duel between Stuart Skinner and Bobrovsky in his prime. There's a couple of Bruins fans in Maple Square Garden tonight. They must be very bold and brave.
We'll go outside tonight. It'll be a little bit later, but we'll go out later, okay? And tomorrow, we'll be outside all day.
Michael says, "Hey, McDavid with a face full of Mikola doesn't sound that bad." Excuse me. So many weird bounces in these playoffs. So Jeff says, "I assume a team that wants to drop 7 on us would have a bad time." Hello, Shanzo. What are you asking what about, Shanzo? Bolvar says, "If the cup matchup is Florida versus Oilers, Chucky is gonna beeline for McDavid as he always does it ever since his first season in Calgary."
Well, I would not want him to do that. That's what he did against Vegas. He went right for Eichel.
Yeah.
And then they got revenge. Duffy, what are you looking at me for, man? Huh? What is with the guilty look, huh? We got a good day coming tomorrow. It's gonna be nice and cool. Okay. Oh. Let's see. Oh, I don't think we're making it. We're gonna sleep here.
I read that one. I didn't read that one. Didn't read that one. Can you get this? Because I left my wallet way in my back pocket. My pleasure.
Let's see. Jeff says Chucky was too chipping for my liking versus Vegas, who went too far and got bit back. Yeah. So-and-so says, I don't see a team losing 3 in a row, twice in a row. The year before their last cup, Bruins dropped 3 to Philly.
Jersey Mike's freshly slices it right in front of you. The authentic Jersey way. You can't fake that. And look, you can fake a lot of stuff these days. You can
I already took care of laundry.
No,
it's in the dryer.
You can't fake freshly
Oh,
sliced.
it's not dry yet?
No. You just can't fake a freshly sliced Jersey so. It's nice to be back in my real body. Go to 13, please. Made the authentic Jersey way since 1956. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A 7-pound.
How does everyone think the Leafs are going to do? Will the Bruins actually show up tonight though? Derek thinks the Leafs will force Game 7 just like 2013. Shanzo thinks the Leafs will lose.
Customize my car insurance and I saved hundreds. That's great. I know, right? I've been telling everyone. Did you hear that?
Eisenite says Boston plays better on the road.
Can you say mama? Can you say auntie? How many people did you tell? Only pay for what you need.
Bladder leak underwear has one job. I just want to feel protected, especially for the sudden gush moment. Always discreet, protects like
So
with a rapid dry pour that locks in your heavy.
Derek says, I loved Bengals Rams. Super Bowl felt like a breath of fresh air with no Brady or Kansas City. How about that? Yeah, because for almost every year, first it was Kansas City versus San Francisco. The previous year before that, it was Patriots versus Rams, right? And the year before that, it was Patriots versus Eagles. And then it was 2020 was Buccaneers and Chiefs, and 21 was Bengals, Rams, and then we've dealt Chiefs, Eagles, and Chiefs 49ers.
You know what, though?
What?
I need some sugar, so I am gonna get a preemptive donut.
A preemptive donut.
I'm gonna get a freaking preemptive donut.
Okay. Derek says, if the Packers win a Super Bowl with Jordan Love, that would be something. Yeah, it would be. If the rest of
Why
the
is Charles Barkley on the hockey show? Isn't it? Ain't they doing basketball? Where's my bank? You took my banky.
Yeah.
Whoa! What?
Here's your blankie.
You took my blankie. Oh, I don't even have my hat on or nothing. Hey, there's my hat. Why did I take my? Oh, I took it off to play with Fluffy. Let's go, Dolphins. All right, so How many people we got here? Wow, 96 of you already before the game starts. I promise that it will be worth your time. Okay. Hey, what time is it in Toronto?
It's the same time as it is
It's the
here.
same time it is here. Looks awfully bright. No, you can't have. No, it's my preemptive donut. You want a preemptive donut?
Probably. That doesn't sound too bad right now. The
Well,
non-chocolate one.
That's all that there is. I'll give you a half like me.
A half?
Yeah, because that's what I was eating, a half and a half.
Okay.
And then we'll split the other half when we feel like in a few minutes.
The game is started.
All right, let's go.
Eisenite says Barkley picked the Leafs. The kiss of death.
Oh, no. Oh, no, Chris Rooney. That's the guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Boston's defense, they want to be physical and establish that forecheck game. After that hit, chance the other way for Jake DeBrusk, but Nye's the hero.
It's going to be a good game.
He's so flows in the house. What is everyone's thoughts on this series ending tonight? Boo!
Nope, not going to happen.
Okay, Bruins have control. They send it out to the neutral zone, enter the Toronto zone, and they send it out themselves. Toronto will dump in, rolls to the side. Boston sends it back out. And the Bruins have iced the puck. Yeah, the game is on TBS.
Oh, yeah, that's good. I'm nauseous.
Nauseous.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
It's only like a level 6 migraine nauseous.
Oh, okay.
It's not so bad. It would take a 9 to keep me out of this game. Hey, what's that?
Hey,
MJ, thank you, MJ. How you doing, buddy?
Says, hey, Joss and Kyle, welcome to Game 6. Sorry, I've been MIA. Those college protests are insane. Did anyone see what happened at UCLA and Columbia? The Leafs are going to... I say Leafs are going to take Game 6. We'll see.
I hope you're correct there, MJ. Thank you again, brother. I haven't looked at the news in months. And that's the truth. I hear other people talking about it, but if I had to take a test on the 10 biggest news stories of the last month, I would be completely clueless. I have just been completely focused on dogs and work.
Yeah. All right. Boston clears the zone. They enter Toronto zone. Let's see. And now the Leafs have it again out of the zone. So far, neither team has had a shot yet. And here's Toronto again. Sending it.
Oh,
it was too far ahead. Board battle. Does anyone know who the starting goaltenders are? I just realized they never mentioned.
Well, I'm sure it's Wall. I don't see the number there. I'm assuming they stay with Swayman, right? I think so, yeah.
Eisenite says Wall is in net. Boston is in the Maple zone. Oof. There's been some big time collisions already.
That hurt.
The Bruins chose Swayman.
Yeah.
So
For Toronto is, are they going to be nervous? Are they going to be tight playing on home ice? It seems like the teams on home ice were not able to get to their games for whatever reason. The home ice has not been an advantage, but if I'm looking at Toronto's game here early, almost 4 minutes in,
16:48 to go in the first. Toronto wins the faceoff in the Boston zone. They send it near the front. Shot saved by Swayman.
And the Leafs, another thing that they did very good in Game 5 was win faceoffs. And already here tonight, 4-0 in favor of the Maple Leafs. And from that,
Leafs already have the early 4-0 advantage on faceoffs. 16:40 to go. Oh, the centering pass did not work. Oh, puck sent wide by Geeky. There's been some great hits so far.
Agreed.
Marner circles back. He waits for everyone to change. So, Bruins clear the zone, out through the neutral zone, into the Leafs zone. Shot taken. I believe it's deflected wide. Shot deflected or blocked, I believe.
Oh.
Pasta's shot ends up in the upper netting.
That was a good chance.
SoFlo, well, I'm rooting for the Leafs. My dad's supposed to be rooting for Boston, but
I'm rooting for 7 games.
We're both rooting for 7 games.
Getting on the forecheck, trying to generate some offense from there, and also keep in mind when you do that, you're 200 feet away from your own net, so it's a good way to defend as well.
Ice and Ice says Leafs are just happy Nick Cousins isn't in this game. Van Riemsdyk dumps in.
Ooh.
Wool covers up the puck. And there's some extracurricular
And
activity.
they're still going at it.
Good question. Where is
What?
Raven?
Oh, he's been around. He's been around. I haven't seen him tonight, but he's been around.
One of those series where players like Frederick and
When I say chicken, you say head.
it's just one of those series where you just know that every battle matters. And
When I say chicken, you say head. You don't know the chicken song? The chicken head song?
You're supposed to say chicken, you idiots.
When I say oh, I didn't say chicken. And I did it twice. Too.
Yeah. I was waiting to see if
I
you
told
would.
y'all it would be worth the cost of admission. Who's texting me?
Let's see.
Mr. Bojangles.
Shot saved by Swayman. Another shot goes wide, and it's out of the zone. Toronto tried to dump it in, and so Boston will control the puck. MJ says, Kyle, that was a great skit you did earlier today. I was laughing. Jaws did a great job too. Hey, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, MJ.
That's nice.
We had fun.
Yeah.
Nice and short.
I can't stop smiling when I do that.
I know you're smiling at the Gollum. Completely breaking character.
Now Boston will send it through the neutral zone. Wool will pass it along the boards. It's nearly intercepted. Let's see.
Game 6 in Toronto. What an atmosphere as the Leafs look to stay alive.
Whew. Soflo says, I bet Boston scores first.
This season,
I think I kind of like the way Toronto's playing. Boston certainly has yet to come out with
and with this latest offer, you can
extreme fire.
is deserving of some victory stick taps.
New customers bet $5 and get $200 instantly in bonus bets just in time for the Stanley Cup playoffs. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, enter the promo code, and make your first $5 wager to score your bonus bets instantly. The crown is yours.
Fluffy did it. No, you can't. No.
Not during the commercials.
No, because who's going to wake me up if you fall asleep during the commercials? It's not okay. Plus, this is technically my bet.
Let's see. How's the
right, Fluffy?
How's the weather in Maryland? Too warm.
It's like 25 degrees above normal.
Oh yeah, really high-end stuff.
Sorry, that's our ghost.
Yeah, okay.
It's more annoying than anything.
Too bad there's mold behind the backsplash. Yep, there's mold.
Well then, let's see if we can save you some money with Progressive.
Guess how much I originally paid for this fireplace? $23. Materials and labor.
Just ignore it.
You got bamboozled. We take it back to 57 years ago today. Maple Leaf Gardens in Toronto. The Leafs
Wow.
won their most recent Stanley Cup championship, May 2nd, 1967.
Yeah.
6 against Montreal.
57 years.
Scored by Jim Patman, assist for Pete Stemkowski and Bob Holford against goaltender
57 years to the day since the last time the Maple Leafs won the Stanley Cup. One playoff series win since 2006, and the last time they beat Boston in a playoff series was 1959.
Oh my God.
It's been 65 years.
Oh my God.
Grandma was 7, and Grandpa would have been 13.
Oh my God.
Not even 13, you would have been 12.
Yeah.
So,
Boy, very choppy play. Both teams just playing suffocating defense. Boston don't even have a shot on goal yet.
ooh, Jeff asked Joss, remember that Leafs commentator last year who was like, what have the Panthers ever done?
Yeah, I remember something like that. Whoa.
Swayman covers the puck.
There was a lot being said last year.
Craig says he's watching Bob's Burgers until the Cats play. Do either the Leafs or Bruins want to end this series?
I think the Leafs want it more than the Bruins.
Hello, Mr. Vince.
Hey, bud. I think the Leafs want this one.
Bruins win the face-off, send it into the neutral zone, but it rolls favorably for Toronto. Now Boston will dump in. Marchand lost it and fell. Now Riley will send it to the boards. And the Bruins are there to pick it up at the point. Stretch pass bounces. Now they dump in again. Labushkin had it on his glove. A wraparound attempt failed.
This is terrible.
Ugh.
Nobody can do anything. Well, it's good defense, terrible offense. Caused by the good defense, which makes for mediocre viewing.
Ugh.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Mr. Fitz says, damn, if Vegas gets eliminated, that'll be crazy.
That would be beautiful.
Well, right now, the only series that has been won by the underdog is the Colorado Avalanche series.
Yeah, but that really is a tough underdog, so to speak.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's still early in the game. We could have some more excitement, don't you know? And that puck is out of play. Yay, another stoppage of play.
You'll be okay.
Mr. Vince says,
Licensed digital collectibles. It's a picture.
Mr.
Right?
It-
It's just
well,
a picture, right?
They said, get your free pack now. So Mr. Vince says, would we have been considered underdogs with Tampa considering our history with the team?
No.
No, we're talking purely in terms of which team did better in the regular season. I mean, Winnipeg shut out Colorado and scored a touchdown on them in their last matchup in the regular season. And they still won. They still won game one against the Avalanche despite giving up 6 goals because they scored 7.
Yeah.
And then the Winnipeg fans thought it would be a good idea to troll Georgiev.
Not a good idea. Oh, blocked
Shot
shots.
blocked. The crowd is hyped right now.
Yeah.
We have passed the midway point of this period somehow. It's a 3-on-2. How are they going to screw this up? Oh, it goes wide.
Damn it. It was a real scoring chance.
Dana, we did not see Hellebuyck interview.
No.
Oh, Boston's taking
boy.
a penalty. That's against Marchand. Jeff says, anyone else miss Panthers hockey? Hello, Dana.
I think I'm kind of enjoying the stress-free break, knowing we've got good stuff coming.
We gave it more passenger space. We elevated the design. And with Google built-in, we made its tech intuitive. With the all-new Prologue, we've made it easy to go electric.
Hold on,
Just
I'm
like
going
you'd
to
expect.
forearm you in the face, and it's only 2 minutes.
How about I face wash you?
And you'll get the instigator.
I like the Kraken. No, go to Knights.
I want the Devils.
Thanks, enjoy the game.
We should use next set. Shit. Wayne Gretzky.
Hey, that's a good look, boys.
There's a stink bug on the mic.
Oh, on the mic. That's funny.
I'm not gonna.
That'll even be.
Who are we rooting for? We want 7.
Yeah, we're rooting for chaos.
Pretty cool. Right. In 2019, Zach Moore got a tattoo boldly predicting his Golden Knights would win.
Hey, Amanda, thank you for the 5.
Hey, thank you, Amanda. Thank you.
Says
Thank you.
she says Panthers are gonna come out game 1 head hunting whoever wins this Boston Toronto series. Better come prepared.
Yeah, they're going to be rested and fresh. That's for damn sure. Thank you, Amanda.
Opportunity here on the power play. You talked this morning about it all coming down to execution. How does your team do a better job of that here?
Well, we just got to keep working. The more we work, we'll get extra bucks, and it's just a matter of bearing down. Like, the chances have been there, and we keep working away. We have been at 5-on-5 on some of this power play, too.
A lot of talk as well about getting to your game before Boston does. Do you feel you've done that here in the first?
I think we've done a good job.
Itchy.
We're hard here. We
Oh, yeah, the beard. Yep.
All right, Boston wins the draw,
All right, thank you, Sheldon.
and they clear to start the Toronto power play. Power play is right now. I guess Toronto has been 2 for 28 on this. That's combined against Boston during the regular and postseason. Domi.
Whoop.
Oh! Riley
Boy,
nearly
that
had
was a
it.
good chance. Lost some blocking shots. Come on, they got it free. Boston's being too aggressive. I'm going to make them work now. Oh.
Is Raven in the house? We have not seen him yet. What team in the East is the most dangerous against the Panthers Cup run? Hurricanes.
Kyle says the Hurricanes. I say the Rangers.
You know the Rangers are going to blow it, right?
Oh. Well,
Nice.
we know what to expect from the Canes. If we play the Rangers, it means they beat the Canes. Oh. There's not going to be a lot of goals in this game. There you go.
Get the whistle. This opportunity for Matthew Nyes in front. The hero in game 5.
Oh.
Just rolls off his stick. Unable to put it home. And then this good opportunity early on. Watching defensive play here by both Carlo and Coyle, able to get in there and break that up for Morgan Riley, getting an opportunity.
13 seconds left on the Toronto power play. So far, Toronto has outshot Boston 8-1. So Toronto and Boston are both looking like the same, like they did in game
Right.
5.
Yeah, it's like a continuation.
So Domi gets booted out of the circle. And Boston is going to clear it. Time winding down on the man advantage for Toronto. And the Toronto player gets pinned to the board. That is the end of the Toronto power play. Who is Fluffy rooting for?
Fluffy is rooting for probably rooting for Boston so that he gets a day off from having to sit there while we stream.
Yeah.
That's what they wanted. And for the Bruins, I didn't hear anything from Jim Montgomery this morning talking about that they need to weather a storm. He just said we need to get to our game quickly here tonight.
7:12 to go in the first. Toronto's now outshots Boston 9-1.
To me, the Leafs are playing with a little bit more confidence, a little more moxie as they start this game 6, which is a good sign if you're a Leafs fan.
Let's see. Hey MJ, thank you for the 5.
Hey, thank you, MJ. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, MJ.
It says trivia time.
All right.
Name an NHL player in the Hockey Hall of Fame that has never won a Stanley Cup.
Oh,
Answers coming in second period.
That's an interesting question.
There's Griggle, wide to the right of Jeremy Swayman. Puck comes down off to the stick of Waterspoon. Kept alive by Dewar. Puck over the glass.
Oh, there's an altercation.
What was that?
Dewar getting the sticks up.
Looked like somebody gave an uppercut.
It might serve them well to maybe get
Must
engaged
be
in some of the
seeing things.
stuff to kind of get them going as we look at David Pastrnak. Watch how easily he gets bumped off this puck right there. I mean, that's not something that you typically see from Pastrnak. I guess you could argue a bit of a cross check, but Pastrnak doesn't normally go down easy like that. To me,
6:35 to go in the first. Could we get some goal scoring now?
Wake me up when they score.
I was about to ask you the same thing. We could always fall asleep and stream or streaming. Amanda says Boston looks slow.
Yeah, they do not look very excited at all to be in this game. But Toronto is playing a suffocating defense, that's for sure.
The Bruins will come out. 6:20 to go in the period.
All right, Maple Leafs have it in their own zone. Toronto has 10 times as many shots on goal as Boston.
But no score. That's all that matters.
Happy birthday to The Rock.
Huh.
iDog says, hey, Boston, can you do something? Don't forget you wanted the Leafs.
Right, yeah, that's a good point. That's a really good point.
And it goes up. All right, Toronto will get into the Bruins zone. Now we have a battle behind the net. Puck keeps rolling without anyone touching it. Oh, the shot's saved by Swayman. Coyle tries to send up by Geeky. Geeky has to send it behind the net where Marchand is. Now Geeky loses the puck. Toronto will flip it ahead. Holmberg will dump in.
Early on, he had an opportunity. Puck bounced off his stick. And to me, Boston looks a little bit tight.
All right. Boston once again looks super tight.
And it's out. I don't think Montgomery is going to be happy with this period of play either.
Commercial with 4:10 to
stay away from the commercial.
The Taco Bell Cantina chicken menu. Let's get into it. When we hit on the flavor for this slow roasted chicken, we were like, that's it, let's go. The See that purple cabbage? And here comes the pizza. The quesadilla is like chicken.
Boston is lucky it's nothing.
Yeah. Oh, they got out of the first period the other day. They got out of it 1-1.
The Knicks and Sixers game starts at 9. You know I'm tuning into that.
Yeah.
Clippers threw out Kawhi for Game 6 at the Mavs. Well, they might be screwed.
With the right balance of risk and reward, doors were meant to be open.
You give, and you give. Now it's time to get with Straight Talk Wireless. You get unlimited data talking.
So that Knicks and Sixers game is going to be on TNT. Oh yeah, Spencer Knight got called up.
Yeah, I saw that.
They sat Reeves for Gregor. Wasn't Reeves like all pumped up to win tonight? George Mitchell says Boston might implode if they lose this series.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough look.
Game 6 in Toronto, no score, Bruins and Maple Leafs. Brad Marchand's dad.
Hey, that's Kevin. That's Brad Marchand's dad. I thought for a second it looked like Leslie Nielsen, but that guy is no longer alive.
Yeah.
Robert says, "Wait, what does this mean for Stolars?"
No, it's still just.
It just means there's no salary cap during the playoffs, so
Right.
just means we got a break. There's break glass in case of emergency.
He's still just the third goalie.
Well, Spencer and I will be break emergency in case of glass shards.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Leafs with the edge is an understatement. How is it not at least 1-0 Toronto?
Swayman.
Acceptable answer, probably. George, my dad actually did a video with Trey about the Dolphins draft over on Flying Fluffy Football.
Yes.
Yeah. Dolphins did not cock it up, probably.
No, it was decent.
I mean, we got defensive help. We got a tackle. We drafted 2 different wide receivers with the last name of Washington. And all of our selections are basically speed, more speeds.
Yeah.
I want some of whatever the Falcons draft team was imbibing when they chose Michael Penix Jr. when Dallas Turner was right there. And you already paid the $180 million for Kirk Cousins, and the NFL might swing the hammer at you for tampering.
Yeah.
And you didn't even tell Kirk until you were on the clock that you were going to draft his replacement.
That's just crazy.
TK, the Dolphins have TD Dolphin. He's not a real dolphin. He's a costume mascot. The Dolphins used to have a real dolphin, but
long time ago.
In this modern age, the Dolphins having an actual dolphin in a small tank in their stadium would not fly.
Would not fly.
They should at least ask SeaWorld to have to have one of their Dolphins be a Miami Dolphins representative. Yeah, Michael Penix is 24, so he'll be in his late 20s by the time Kirk is done with his contract. He'll be
He'll be like 30. I think you dropped him to be a backup.
Jeff says Falcons are smoking crack.
Right?
We saw a short video. We saw a YouTube short that actually
Yeah.
showed the Falcons the draft room and a certain substance being passed around that made them all say, yeah, Michael Penix Jr. Only one of them used the wrong last letter. Yeah, he's torn. Penix Jr. has torn one of his ACLs twice and has torn his shoulder.
I hear you, Fluffy.
1:25 to go in the first.
Bruins looking to close it out. They played some other ideas after winning game 5 in overtime. Here's Marner. Picked off by Lowride. Dropping it back to Marchand.
So, Sunswine. Penix is good, but there are so many questions about why the hell the Falcons would draft him. Less than a minute to go.
Buddy. You're just going to have to wait, okay?
And the Leafs are offside. 53.8 seconds left in the first.
Still not able to get inside. I mean, you can see how good a job Toronto's doing and making it difficult for Boston to get inside in the offensive zone. So I'm sure Jim Montgomery and the coaching staff is going to have a lot to say about how
Boston has had even less shots on goal in the first period tonight than they had in Game 5, and they only had 2. Yeah, they've only had one shot tonight.
Oh my God.
Montgomery is going to be redder than a tomato in the locker room. George says, who you guys got, Dallas or Vegas?
Hopefully Dallas.
These Panthers have to be shaking in their skates about facing either of these teams. Robert says, I don't even recognize the Raiders I grew up with anymore. I'm lost when it comes to the NFL nowadays. You still call them the Oakland Raiders.
Last season, Bruins won the President's Trophy. The NHL record for wins and points in one season. Had a 3-1 lead on Florida in round 1. Lost the last 3, including game 5 and 7 on home ice. 3-1 lead in this series. Lost game 5 at home overtime. 20 seconds on the clock.
TNT is really trying to, it's either a jinx against the Leafs or trying to just remind the Bruins what is at stake.
Shoot it. Shoot.
He's gonna. Oh!
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Get out of it. Woo, boy. 12-1 shots. Okay. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
I gotta pass out for 2 minutes. I'll be back.
Is dessert gonna be in the second period?
I'll get it. I'll be right back.
Okay. First intermission. So yeah, so far the Leafs have basically outworked and outmaneuvered Boston. They look a lot more confident, certainly, than Boston right now. It's just weird to see Boston have the game 5 they had and then just decides not to bring up the pressure at all.
When the Jays came out, I thought, oh my God.
Bob has a friend. He expects blind loyalty.
There's going to be surprises and surprises.
A single dot at high noon.
Sunswine says Boston are chokers.
The Museum Classic by Movado.
The Leafs has said nothing about what's going on with Matthews other than it's an illness and that he had been dealing with a lingering injury, I believe.
Text blue to 59583 before prices go up.
Downtown Indianapolis, instead of 4 minutes left in regulation, is this the night the Pacers finally won a playoff series?
Let's see. Last time the end. The Pacers have not won a playoff series in a decade, and they might actually win one tonight against the Milwaukee Bucks. Eisenite says there's no way Toronto wins tonight. We'll see about that. Hear that Indiana crowd. They're so happy. Eisenite thinks there's no way Toronto wins tonight. Well, let me put it to you this way. Toronto is currently leading 12-1 on the shots.
So we're in the final 3 minutes. AJ Green trying to beat up against the tough matchup. 7 to shoot. Siakam spins. Taken by Portis.
RC says one team only has one shot on goal and one team can't score no matter how much they shoot. Let's get this second round going. I mean, Boston better find that switch pretty quickly, Eyes. Eventually Swayman is going to crack if this is what the if that's what Boston considers defense. Yeah, Hungry Cedarmore says Boston needs to hit the smelling salts. Toronto needs to hit the scoring salts. Because eventually it's either Boston wakes up and they start terrorizing Wool, or Toronto finally starts getting pucks past Swayman. Both could happen. We could have a shootout. That would be fun. Jeff says, I say have the goalies decided by a shootout.
But it's also how can you improve the roster? They don't have cap flexibility.
Oftentimes in a scenario like that, you may have to trade one of your core guys to try to
So-
keep their roster. So something's got to give. There's no question that they're going to have to make some.
How are there any Bruins fans here? And do you have any explanation for why Boston is playing so like they've been worn out?
Made all the right moves to trade to go and get Tyrese Halliburton in the midseason trade to bring over touchdown. Seattle was really fit seamlessly underneath the his. Look at that ball movement.
Right now, the Indiana Pacers have a 22 points lead against the Milwaukee Bucks. But Giannis and one other guy, important guy for Milwaukee, they're both out.
We might know tonight.
Shanso says you are a Boston fan and every team looks that way. No one can keep the expected pace. But to do it in 2 consecutive games, at least 2 consecutive first periods.
Underneath is Chris Livingston is going to shoot free throws. But yeah, you face this franchise when they were really at the end of Reggie, Rick Spitz, these great playoff matchups with the Knicks, Market Square Arena.
Cooks, you think Toronto will win? That's what my dad and I are rooting for. We want the chaos of the Game 7.
Takes a while. What an incredible performance by that young man here tonight. There's no better basketball city just in terms of a fan base that appreciates good basketball. And this crowd and this city will be rewarded with what is a monumental postseason victory here tonight for this franchise. Give it to Jackson.
Now, for the Toronto fans out there, do you genuinely believe that Toronto has played better and has been more confident and more aggressive, or do you believe that Boston has just curled up into a ball for no discernible reason? Yeah, Boston versus Toronto Game 7 would be must-see TV.
And the beauty of it is, they did a lot of things in areas where maybe they weren't their strength. And I'm talking about their ability defensively. I thought the game plan really took advantage of what Milwaukee lacked in terms of their offense.
Cooks, you think Toronto and Florida will be a better series?
If you give up a goal and then you don't face any shots, I would say that's the most challenging part for any goal. But right now, he went through it last game.
So does anyone know how many minutes until the second period starts?
Since winning that 2011 NBA title with Dallas, and you start to think about
Sean, so you heard there is a flu, but try not to believe what you cannot verify.
Listen, it's about the evolution. Because you as a coach have to adapt to the personality. He's done a terrific job. Always had a great offensive mind. And this group, in terms of style, very reminiscent to his Celtics team, who also were a great passing team, great 5-on-5 basketball. That's what this group is. Andre Jackson with a Kendall Brown bucket.
So now you had any predictions for the second period? Are there going to be any goals scored in the second period? Or are we looking at a 0-0 tie headed into the third?
It's a Livingston pick. And the rebound by Shepard. That's the question at the beginning of the night. How would this Indiana team negative playoff experience with this current group? How would they help psychologically put in the lucky the other night?
So
We've talked about this, girl. It's a lot easier to be shot.
Here, I got it.
okay.
Put your Danish in there. There's the ice cream portion.
And there's actually chocolate syrup. So the Indiana Pacers have won their first playoff series in 10 years. They beat the Milwaukee Bucks in 6 games.
How much time do I have?
Maybe 7 minutes?
How much?
I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
7 minutes?
Okay. All right. We like that
This is ice cream, chocolate fudge ice cream with chocolate syrup and a little piece of caramel walnut Danish. Blue Carpenter, we are streaming the game. Yeah, we are streaming. We can't show you the game because the stream would get taken down, but we are covering it. We're giving you live coverage of the Bruins and Leafs game. And during the intermissions of Bruins Leafs, I'll watch Knicks and 76ers.
Jimmy and the Man of Steel are back. Just 3 best friends living their best lives. Let's just go with my plan.
What's your
Battling the worst supervillains in the universe. This many toys to play with. We can finally take out Superman.
What's your name?
Lex Luthor. Krypton is coming. My Adventures with Superman Season 2 premieres May 25th from midnight to 1 a.m. on Adult Swim. Next day on Max. Heroes unite. For the future.
We're here. These things look like to the future.
I haven't seen it. You literally made a time machine.
It's like a paleontologist not watching Jurassic Park.
Depends on your success.
What do you need? Time.
Kenneth asks, will Boston score on their second shot for the second straight night, whenever that is?
Because so we did it. Happens.
Ow. The shoulder is starting to spasm.
I have time.
Owie.
I have people I can count on.
And a million stories to share. The key to being rich
So I think
is knowing what counts.
Bruins Leafs will be starting in a couple minutes.
Introducing Milo's Rewards. The new way to unlock savings.
I heard you keep out there again, Fluffy. Huh? I went outside and I took a nap in the van and I heard the kitty go,
The all-new Milo's Rewards.
Meow.
and she took me out.
Yo, let me just say, I love Planet Fitness.
Try that Planet Fitness and bang, they got lots of equipment.
Did y'all know that the PF app has workouts you can do at home?
All the benefits, all the less. Planet Fitness, big fitness energy for all. Gets better. All of us can get better.
Your Wyndham's
Kenneth says Leafs take out Sammy and they play defense.
need checking. Points need redeeming. Work trips need crushing. Or anniversaries need celebrating. No matter who you are, where you're going, or why. With 24 trusted brands by Wyndham to choose from, your Wyndham is waiting. Get the lowest price at WyndhamHotels.com.
The Taco Bell Cantina Chicken Menu. Let's get into it.
Let's see. Robert says, if Leafs win tonight, do you sit Matthews game 7? Strafossi asks, you guys doing the Canucks game tomorrow? No, we're doing Stars Golden Knights at 10, most likely. I'll put it to you this, my dad has to pick one or the other. And he's almost certainly going to pick Knights and Stars. Right?
That's right. Stream on the go. With
that is a possibility.
Disney Plus and ESPN Plus is all
First, let's see how late we're here tonight.
Quadruple overtime.
But I would really prefer to do that game. Okay.
Matthews already doubtful for game 7. Don't expect him back this series. Yes, we recalled Spencer Knight today. It was not for a manufacturing defect. We got him basically to be
It's just so he has the experience of their season's over, so that's going to happen.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people getting called up. It's just, I guess, Knight being called up is
Jeff says
supposed to be bigger news, but it's
Jeff says we had a scare with Stolars today. Did someone run into Stolars?
They hit him in the nuts.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. He's okay. All right. This is the stay awake for the second period after I eat my ice cream challenge.
Stay awake.
I did. I took a nap in the van. It's one of those naps where as soon as you fall asleep, you wake back up. It hits the restart button.
One shot against in first period. Fused allowed in regulation period by Toronto since 2004. Hungry Singlemore says, was it Tarasenko again?
Right.
Miami Beach Bum says, I'm so sorry, Kyle and Jaws. I cheated on you. I watched that first period on TBS. Please don't break up with me. I'm here now.
That's all right, man.
Okay. Bruins send it into the Leaf zone. All right. Scoreless. Bruins. Blocked. Boston is still looking for their second shot on goal in this game. Let's see how long it takes into the second period to do it. Wasn't that like offsides by a country mile? Oh, how do you not score, Toronto? Jake says, what's up, clout chaser? They are going to call another penalty on Boston. Jeez, Boston has not looked good.
No.
Bertuzzi does have a fresh cut. They called a double minor on Pasta because, So let me get
If
this
he would have
straight.
just forearmed him instead.
Let me get this straight. Because Bertuzzi gets a little nick on his chin,
Yep.
that's a double minor, which is the correct call, by the way. But if you just go like this to
Yep.
someone and cause them to gush blood from their nose, that's only 2 minutes.
It's only 2 minutes.
Does Matthias get queued up for non-Panthers games?
Yeah. I don't put him on Twitter. But in the videos, yeah.
So a double minor Toronto, which means you could score twice.
Yep.
On the men advantage, and you immediately turn it over to Boston. You don't even enter the Boston zone.
I wonder when Boston's going to figure out that if they just played like a really heavy 10 minutes, they'd move on and win the series.
Here come the Leafs. Nylander. Oh, that shot goes wide. Oh, that would have been a perfect setup, but it got intercepted. And now that's going to roll out. Free Stuff says Toronto Maple Leafs playing playoff hockey for the first time in 2 years. Go Leafs, go. No shots so far.
This is Bertuzzi who drew the penalty.
Wow. I will never complain about the Panthers power play again. I'll never complain about Panthers power play.
And out. This is terrible.
How do you have all that talent and not be able to at least get a shot off? They're already in the waning seconds of the first part of the double minor. So 2 minutes have already passed on the Saka is going to enter the zone shorthanded and puck shot out of play.
That's going to give Boston momentum if they kill off all 4 minutes.
Hurricane Central says I'm getting secondhand embarrassment from this power play. Jeff says if Panthers make a deep run, any chance we get a Matthias sighting?
I think he's going to come for one of the games in the second round and spend the night. He kind of got a little bit freaked out because, I drove to pick him up to spend the night, and that was the day that Ellie basically had her stroke. She was fine when I left to pick him up. And when we got to the house, she was on death's door, so he kind of freaked out a little bit.
Domi chasing after the puck. Tavares having all sorts of trouble. I mean, Boston is being aggressive on the PK, but scoring no goals on the double minor.
No shots. The hell with no goals, no shots. It's beyond. They were playing a lot better before they got the double minor.
Hurricane Central says Leafs should just deny power plays from now on. Strafossi says if he was Toronto, he would fire their power play coach after this period and have a cab pick him up like Gallant. Okay, Toronto, you still have a minute left on the man advantage. Nylander, he is not going to get a shot off. Tavares knocks Witherspoon to the ice.
40 seconds left.
Shanzo says, you boys must be psyched for Dallas. Yeah, Dallas has an opportunity to eliminate the Golden Knights in the first round. Hell yeah. George says, does Boston really have only one shot on goal all game? Oh! Swayman turns aside the puck because of course he does. Yeah, Boston really does have only one shot on goal. 1 1.25 periods into this game. And that is going to be the end of the Toronto double minor power play.
That was terrible.
That was awful.
One shot on goal the whole period, the whole power play.
Ugh. Meanwhile, Toronto leads 15-1 on shots.
Right? But nobody can score.
Let's see. Toronto's already 0 for 3 on the power play.
Whoa, what the hell was that?
George says, honestly, I think the Lightning are better than these two teams. Free Stuff says, Tavares throwing the body. What? Yeah, Tavares actually being physical. Who knew, right?
Nope.
And Swayman makes the save. iDog says, Leafs can't complain about the refs if they lose here. You get a long power play like this, you have to score.
So, Kyle.
Uh-huh. What?
What?
You said Kyle.
I did? I don't remember. So we got a mower, huh?
Yeah.
We got a riding mower coming.
You've saved our sanity.
Saved my knee. There's no way I would have been able to keep up.
Yeah. And I could keep up with it, but I'd be basically mowing every
that's
day.
All you would be doing is mowing.
What do you do on a daily basis? Mow grass.
Mow grass.
Do you get paid for it? No.
It's my grass.
Free Stuff says if Boston wants to win, just make sure Toronto is on the power play for the rest of the game and they won't score.
That's true.
The most hilarious part about that statement is that it's probably correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boston, you want to win this game? Take penalties. Take 5-minute majors and watch Marchand score shorthanded.
Hey, buddy, you doing okay? Huh? Can you get past her, or do you need me to escort you? Come on. Oh. Okay, now you got to turn around. Okay. All right, good boy, buddy. We'll go out when it's done, okay?
The arena, it is loud outside the arena. We'll see if the Leafs can continue their stellar start here in game 6.
15-1
shot. That poor girl a better microphone.
The Maple Leafs have apparently lost 6 consecutive home playoff games.
Last championship, as we saw earlier, 1967. They're out shooting the Bruins 15-1 boost. Bruins have gone over 15 minutes without a shot on goal, but this game remains scoreless.
Yeah, you hope that that missed opportunity with the double minor penalty
Jackson thinks if the Bruins played the Lightning in round 1, Tampa would have won easily.
Oh, I thought that was going to go in.
Congratulations, Boston.
Yeah,
You
they got
finally
shot.
got a second shot on goal. And it only took over 7 minutes. It took about over 15 minutes of play for them to do it. And they just got a third one.
Yeah.
Whoa, slow down with all the shots on goal, Boston.
Oh,
Come on, Toronto. You've got to put one past Swayman, right?
we might be here going to overtime with no score.
No. I forbid it. Oh, come
jeez. Oh,
bah. Well, RJ says momentum switching. Boston is getting shots. Well, yeah, well, not scoring a goal on a double minor will tend to do that.
good boy, buddy.
Let's see. And icing call against Toronto.
With a couple of shots on goal here, Lori started it with a good opportunity. This quick up to
All right. So neither team wants to win this game.
Double minor.
Double minor.
Double minor.
Give me
Double minor. Oh, you looked away. Hey, call it in.
Too easy in that regard as far as not getting a second layer in there on the forecheck. They're going to get Toronto's defense in. Joiners late. They played without Oscar Matthews for the second straight game.
All right.
Let's go, Dolphins.
Oh, Wall missed to make the save.
Man, if Boston takes the lead at like when the shots are 20-5,
Are you trying to manifest it into
that is
existence?
I'm not doing it. The Leafs are doing it. You got to find a way to score. They're so focused on defense, but in the offensive zone, they are just lethargic. I guess not everybody has Barkov and Reinhardt and Verhaeghe and Bennett
11-20.
and Chuck and Tarasenko and Lundell and Rodriguez and Montour. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I guess not everybody has like 10 freaking clutch guys.
Ryan Craigle says, my Bruins look pathetic. Ugh. And yet Toronto still has not scored against Swayman. It's like the previous game, except no one has been able to score.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the same. They each gave up that one goal in the first period of that game, and it's just been the overtime goal since.
Dog says not everyone has Okposo or Lorenz. Hey MJ, thank you for the 20.
Hey,
MJ.
thank you, MJ. Thank you, brother. All right.
Trivia answers.
I think there was one. I think I might have known, but I want to hear.
There's gonna be 2 super chats.
Somebody's hurt on the Leafs.
Camp got rocked. So these are all the players who have who are in the Hockey Hall of Fame who never won a cup. Jerome Iginla,
Right.
Marcel Dion, Adam Oates, Dale Howardchuk, Mike Gardner, Brad Park, Henrik Lundqvist, Pavel Bure,
That's right.
Borj Salmin, Eric Lindros,
Lundros, that's the one I had a feeling.
Gilbert Perreault, John Rattel. Carla says, can't believe as a Heat fan I'm saying this. Let's go, Knicks. Yeah, the Knicks have suffered long enough. Maybe it's their year. They just have to not out-choke the 76ers. It can't be that hard.
Right.
Beautiful steroid injection, sir.
And they're covered with their home and auto bundle with Progressive, so you get round-the-clock protection.
So is Gabby coming down?
Oh, she said she'll meet you at the front. You're really making all of this by hand.
Oh yeah, the avocados are hand mashed, the chips are hand tossed, and everything is made fresh.
The
make
chips
it fresh
are
every
hand
Yes, every day.
tossed.
The Chipotle way is being made fresh.
Jamie-
What exactly
Sounds
does that
delicious.
mean? Are they saying that they toss the dough and they make it into chips? Or are they saying they take the chips and toss them with their hands?
Jameson says, Jaws, Kyle, have you ever tried skiing or snowboarding?
Yeah, I skied once.
How was it? Terrifying?
No, it was all right. It was, it was fun. It was an experience.
I've always wanted to try it.
Thank you, MJ. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Thank you, MJ.
All right, that's the second part of the trivia.
Yeah, these are the rest of the players
Okay.
in the Hall of Fame,
Okay.
Hockey Hall of Fame, who have never won the Stanley Cup. Peter Stastny, Phil Housley, Dale Hunter. I wanted to listen to Montgomery.
Okay.
The Leafs are focused on that forecheck. How can you do a better job of handling it?
Okay,
Okay. So
Peter Stastny, Phil Housley, Dale Hunter, Dale Sittler, Matt Sundin,
Oh.
Pat LaFontaine, Paul Correa, Pierre Turgeon, Mark Howe, Daniel Alfredson, the Sedin twins, and of course, Roberto Luongo.
Yeah.
Wall had to bail out his team once again.
Thank you again, MJ. I had a feeling about the Lindros one.
Bob Sanson's McAvoy with an elbow to the head of Kampf. See. Okay. Imagine Steve Dangle watching this right now. Wonder if he's yelled at the team yet for not being able to score against.
Oh, I'm sure it's 18-5.
Yeah.
I said they would get a lead at 20-5.
Yeah.
So that would mean Toronto would get a lead at 20-5 because Boston already has 5. Or it'll be 20-5 and then Boston will get the lead. But Toronto still needs 2 more shots.
We are over halfway through the second.
We are halfway through the game. There's no score. I mean, how can Boston play? It's just they do know they can move on, and maybe they don't want to play the Panthers.
I'm sure
Have
that
they won a game since the Panthers clinched?
Pasternak makes the shot.
Oh.
Oh, they're trying to jam it in. Pasta gets knocked down. It's suddenly turned into a Boston shooting gallery against Wall. Wall has to stop the corner shot.
Toronto. Doesn't matter about the shots on goal. The game is tied.
Yeah.
You will be losing.
Yeah, it doesn't matter that you have 3 times as many shots as the Bruins.
No.
All it takes is Wall not playing gods for 1 second. Jackson's hoping Leafs win so series can go 7.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping too. Won't be much fun if Boston just wins it in 6.
Johnson out 18-6 Leafs. 6-5 Toronto in the middle period. Puck sent out of the zone by Knives. Marchand cut up.
Maybe they're trying to get the 70 shots since Matthews couldn't get 70 goals. MJ says, "Stay away, Kyle. I'm trying, but this kid."
Uh-oh. Woo! They're getting closer.
Hesitation there for Morgan Geekie. I don't know if he didn't know that he had as much time as he had. I think if he takes another step out to his right, gets to the front of the net, I think he's got a chance to either look for a backdoor.
Jameson says the Toronto crowd is in hella nervous mode now.
It seems that way.
Yeah. I mean, getting all these shots against Boston and dominating them in most aspects and still not scoring.
Yeah.
It's
They're
disturbing.
only going to die for so long.
I mean, Boston has had more scoring chances in the second period than Toronto. Jackson asks, are the goalies playing really well, or is there just not much offensive chances?
Well, Swayman's been playing really well. But up until the last 4 or 5 minutes, Boston only had 1-2 shots. So now we got a penalty, right?
Beecher does a really good job here off the face-off, just being direct, taking this puck to the net.
Yeah, they're going to call Labushkin.
Exactly what Beecher does, and Boston, who's had
so Boston is going on the power play.
Shorty. How about a Barkov Shorty? Oh, wait.
Right.
That only works if the Panthers are playing.
Referee Chris Rudy.
That's the guy they all hate, right?
Chris Rooney? Yeah.
Ah.
Now it's Tavares who will skate across.
Come on, call the penalty.
So it's on the goaltender Wall.
They called Wall for the penalty.
Really?
So the Maple Leafs chose to have Tavares serve the penalty.
Huh.
Interesting. Carlos says this game is like the Nuggets-Lakers game the other night where the Lakers shot 27 free throws to the Nuggets 9.
Wow.
Yeah, and the Lakers still lost. Excuse me.
Let's give a shorty, Toronto.
Oh,
go,
go. Oh. What kind of pass was that? George says, I think I've yawned more this game than Boston has had shots on goal. Hey, MJ, thank you for the 2.
Hey, thank you, MJ. Thank you, brother.
He says, who here thinks LeBron is going to retire soon? Me.
Well, didn't you want to play in the league when his son was in the league?
Yeah, he's sticking around at least another year.
Oh, well, with that being the case, that means I can quit now and you take over. You're in the league now. You're in the YouTube channel. So now you do all the work, right?
That's not how it works.
And I'll sleep till noon. Huh?
Let's see. Robert says, I think Golden State is about to be in rebuild. Yeah, the dynasty is probably over there. It was a good run, Golden State. RJ says LeBron looks like he's lost his love for the game. And Toronto clears the puck out again. Boston will have one last chance with 15 seconds to go. A blocked shot again, but Boston still has possession.
Come on, Toronto. Don't do anything stupid. Oh.
And it's sent out. That is the end of the Boston power play.
5:58 left.
iDog says, I hope the Panthers don't get overconfident watching this boring slog of a game. Jackson says, remember Panthers versus Hurricanes Game 3 Eastern Conference Finals? Score was 1-0 Panthers and 1,000 times more entertaining. Also 1,000,000 times more stressful.
Yes.
Sir Fossey says this game gets Maurice excited.
Oh my God. Oh, shoot, you idiots. Jeez, put the puck on the net. Make them work.
Maroon messed that up himself.
Shoot.
Well,
Right,
at
good
least
job.
they shot.
Yeah, but that's what they got to do.
Wow, DeBrusque is moving quick.
Oh.
Wool got the stick on the puck. But
Boston's
Boston is
moving it
set
now,
up.
man.
Wool
Oh, no, look out.
save, but okay, it goes back out to. Oh, Beecher off
Clear
the side.
puck, guys. Just ice it.
Well, they'll get an
Right.
opportunity to settle things down now.
Joseph Wool, that shot by Laura, I thought was one that he could have handled cleanly, just get a whistle as it into the chest. Yet there was a rebound, but Toronto has done a terrific job from making sure that those second chance.
And now Boston is simply denying Toronto from entering the offensive zone.
Oh no!
And
Woo!
Wool has to bail out. Wool has to bail out the team again. Toronto, your shot advantage is only 10 now. Time to use the restroom.
What? I'm asleep over here.
Correction,
Man.
you're half awake.
I'm not awake. I'm on autopilot. Oh my God, he left me. I'm not leaning forward. I'm too nauseous. I'm gonna have to take a break tomorrow or not do any extra videos. All by myself. Oh no, you did it again, Kyle! Ah, no! No, I gotta cover my ears now. La 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 la
Why does this keep happening?
Okay,
AT&T Optimizer provides
I fixed it.
So you get what's right for you.
Okay,
Say hello.
where the hell did you go, Kyle?
You made some bad money moves.
So no vacations for you.
Never got a credit card with rewards. Nobody would never be good. All the people will never go.
Here is
Ah, you left me out here to die with that stupid commercial.
These commercials sound like masterpieces compared.
Yeah, that's old people. They're cool.
Don't make your future you hate you.
Yeah. Hey,
it's me, your future you.
Yeah, the list is too long. The list is too long.
Saturday night in Boston. Dallas has done a great job of flipping the.
All right, so that's a Satan mask as a Leaf fan. That's interesting.
A couple of potential game sevens. Edmonton advancing last night. Colorado.
Let's see.
Playing the winner of Dallas and Vegas. Florida will play the winner of this series. And the New York Rangers, Carolina Hurricanes are set for a second round matchup in the East.
All right, face off in the Toronto zone. Hey MJ, thank you for the 5.
Hey MJ, thank you, brother. Thank you, MJ.
Says Trivia Time Part 2. NBA edition. Name an NBA player that has won 3 or more NBA championships in their career. Answers coming in the third period.
Oh, I know some of those.
Larry Bird,
Larry Bird, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar,
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan,
You're
LeBron.
going to have to make 3 super chats just to give all the
LeBron.
answers.
I'm sure Rodman and Pippen are on that list too. How many did Houston win with Robinson? I don't know if they won 3 or not.
You really have nothing to lose. You can give your team a jolt, and I truly believe that a goaltending change like that can spark.
You know, everybody that was in Boston. So Bird, McHale, Parrish, the other dude that hit all the 3-pointers, I forget his name.
Right now, Boston has changed the momentum in their favor.
Yeah. This is very dangerous, Toronto, what you're doing here.
Yeah, it's only so long that you can manhandle the Bruins without actually scoring on them.
Right.
Yeah, MJ, you might have set yourself up for quite a few super chats. Gonna need 3 of them just to cover like half the list.
Yeah, it's a long. You know, it's a long list if I start naming things off the top of my head in the condition I'm in about basketball.
Does every NHL game have to finish the series until round 2 starts?
I believe so.
3:04 to go in the second. Boston wins the faceoff. Shot off the draw, saved by Wool. And the bouncing puck cannot be recovered by Boston, so it turns into a board battle.
Toronto is really cutting it close here.
Yeah, look at this. Boston now has as many shots in this period as Toronto had in the last one. Oh, come on, Toronto. Is Toronto going to get any sustained offensive zone time near the end of this second?
The way this is going, Boston's going to get a goal, and that might be all she wrote.
Maple Leafs offside.
Vince Marner of the Leafs wearing a microphone for us tonight.
Wake up, Kyle.
This is so exciting.
Wake up. Huh? I was being sarcastic because my eyes were closed for half a second.
Oh, I see.
Whoa, the ref having to duck the puck. Duck a puck. That would be a good carnival game. Duck a puck. Somebody has to stand at the other end of the game and you can slap shot pucks at them. And they got to duck a puck.
I could think of a few problems.
And the prizes are like hockey themed stuffed animals. So like stuffed octopus, catfish, rats, stuff like that. Duck a puck.
Let's see.
You can give them a helmet with the cage, but other than that, jeez, how many times are they just going to slash them?
Robinson won 2, not 3.
Oh, he won 2. Okay, thank you for that.
And the Bruins ice it. 1:06 left to go in the second. He was on the 99 and 2003 teams.
The Admiral, that's what they call them.
Shove from behind. And a solo shot. And Lori's arms were back behind him, so he wasn't able to brace himself. And shake that one off on the bench. Morris and Beecher.
1:05 left. Come on, Toronto. Hey,
They did it!
They did it!
Nylander scores!
1 minute left in the period.
Hey, Cooks, you were way ahead of us, like at least a minute ahead of us.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations, Toronto.
Hey,
you finally
fix the banner.
scored.
Boy, now we're in for a hell of a third period, aren't we?
Yeah. Finally,
Short side, man.
finally some goal scoring in this game. Oh, it deflected off of it deflected off of McAvoy. Look at the Toronto crowd. IDK says, what a sloppy game so far, though. That's Nylander's first goal since March 26. You can feel the desperation on both teams.
Sure.
Actual offense in this game.
Oh, that place would have gone bananas.
They could still go bananas.
They would have gone bananas.
Gator Toothy says, I was about to sleep. About damn time. Let's see. Boston has it in the Toronto zone.
It's actually one of the drawbacks to it being hockey, and there's not many commercials. All the other sports, so many commercials, but with hockey, you know, you could get into an 8, 9, 10-minute thing where there's no commercials.
Yeah.
And, you know, the eyes start to go because there's no break in the action. What's that?
Hey, MJ, thank you for the
MJ.
5.
Thank you, brother. Thank
Says,
you.
Okay, I think I'm going to change my trivia question. Let's do name an NBA player that has won 5 or more NBA championships. Sorry about that.
That's great.
There are way too many to super chats.
I was going to say, because Boston and the Lakers alone, they kept those teams together. So it probably would have been 10 guys just between those two teams. LeBron has 5, yes? No? I know there's MJ. MJ, and I think Pippen.
So the Knicks have a 12 points lead early in the second quarter.
Right back.
Okay.
Puppy. Hey there, folks.
Sergei Bobrovsky says, Boston, don't do it, man. So, hey, Amanda, thank you for the 2. Thank you, Amanda. She says, like the stream and show support. Yeah, if you're new here, if you could hit the like button, that'd be awesome. And also, my dad has been on this channel, doing this channel for 8 years, and he's hoping to reach 8,000 subscribers by the end of his 8th year. So if you could help him out, that'd be awesome. Yeah, no shit, Boston is in trouble. Toronto scores, finally gets one past. Toronto finally gets one past Swayman, and it's now 1-0 Leafs over the Bruins. Hungry See No More says the memes are going to be glorious. Keep it up, Bruins. Yeah, if there's a game 7 in this series, either Leafs get memed on again, or Bruins get memed on again. Either way, the meme culture wins. It's only 1-0 anybody's game, but so far, except for about half of the second period, Toronto has been pretty much dominating Boston. Leafs fans are flooding the Bruins Facebook page. Blair says, "Let's go, boys. Come on, boys. Let's finish this series. Come on, Willie." Cruise Control says Boston becoming chokers. I mean, it'd be hilarious if Boston finds a way to blow a 3-1 series lead for the second year in a row, and this time it would be to a team that they haven't lost to in the playoffs in 65 years. RJ says maybe they need to keep Matthews out more if they keep winning. Blair says, as a Leafs fan, I am so nervous. Cruise Control, you think the Panthers are going to rest too much? Will be flat game one. Well, I will accept being flat game one if it means that Bennett's got maximum rest. If the Bruins lose 3 straight again, urinating trees video on it will be legendary. Well, if Toronto wins game 6 and forces a game 7, no matter what happens, we're getting congrats Leafs or congrats Bruins. So
anticipated the contact, maybe fell back before Embiid actually hit him, and as a result,
Jackson, you're waiting for congrats Jets 2024. I'm not sure if he's making congrats Jets. If he was, I thought it would be out already. He had congrats Bruins locked and loaded last year. Winnipeg Jets, Derek. Cruise Control thinks Rangers versus Carolinas will be a great series. 7 games. iDog says Leafs shouldn't be too cocky. Even if they win here, we've seen this movie before. So the Knicks' lead was as large as 22, and now it has been cut down to 5. The Knicks are 1 for 11 on field goals this quarter, and the 76ers have been 5 for 10. Yeah, the Cowboys video this year was amazing. All the laughing his ass off. Congrats Bruins was not 3 minutes of him laughing his ass off. Congrats Bruins was 3 minutes of him raging at the Bruins for how could they do that to Bergeron. The Cowboys video was 3 minutes straight of laughing.
Practicing gratitude, manifesting abundance. hydration with a specialized blend of 5 electrolytes and lower sugar. Hydration for every athlete, forever.
Your calling. Some people find theirs at an early age. Others, later in life.
So,
No matter when you find
iDog says, "Congrats, Dolphins," was just South Park making fun of us. Yeah, well, it's what the Dolphins deserved after last season's collapse.
So that when you find your calling, nothing can stop you from answering it.
The only collapse in the AFC that was worse than Miami's was the Jaguars. The Jaguars had a 98% chance of making the playoffs with like 6 games left. And the only game they won in that stretch was against the Carolina Panthers. And
Even easier than that. What's in your
So I can take all these trips because Priceline has all these amazing deals. And that's when I said,
Ronnie says, "Tannehill." Are you crying because of Tannehill being the one who eliminated the Dolphins in 2 out of the past 4 years? Yeah, Eagles were worse too, but that's NFC. At least we lost to the Super Bowl champs. Cook says Florida and Edmonton Stanley Cup final. Owl says, "Kyle, what have you done? Your hat is too powerful for the Bruins." Spaceman, you're watching Steve Dangle's stream. How nervous is he?
Toronto didn't get the call when Bertuzzi got tripped up by Marner.
Well, is it really my hat though that is causing the Bruins to self-destruct, or is it the fact that Game 7s are always destined? It seems for you like this. Owl says, "Kyle, what have you done? Your hat is too powerful for the Bruins." Hey, Rosado. What happens, buddy? Spaceman, you would love to see a Steve Dangle versus Jaws round 2. Owl says this series just proves that megastars are a distraction.
And of course, Hartenstein just finds that opening, extends the possession. But part of why they've gotten back into this game, Philadelphia, is the poor offensive execution and poor shots.
Oh, pancakes.
Choose which one you want.
Actually,
I'm gonna put them both in.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not right.
Owl says the team steps up when there is no megastar.
Yeah.
But then both defenders left him. And of course, it was a long three-point attempt. Hartenstein not there to block Embiid out. Once again,
So,
talk about getting to the free throw line. Embiid. It's going to be number 6 and number 7 in the first half for Embiid. And he only had 7 shots and 9 turnovers.
what do we think though?
More turnovers than actually.
These past couple of games, why has Boston been so nervous and played so tight-winded? You'd think after last year, Boston would have crushed crushed the team after a 3-1 series lead. Jackson thinks the Panthers broke the Bruins. Neil says neither team scares him right now. They're beating the crap out of each other, which is precisely what the Panthers want. Whichever team comes out of this Bruins-Leaf series is going to be pretty hardened with battle scars. So,
I'm coming, Fluffy. Take that. We shouldn't have too long until face-off, right?
Yeah. The Knicks had a 22 points lead in this game, and in the second quarter, it's been cut down to just 5.
Just tell me how long I got, because I'll be on four.
Let's see. And now it's only a 2-point lead. How much time is left until the game starts? Does anyone know? I lost track. I'm going to assume it's in like 5 minutes. Pancake.
An elbow punched out in the back in the head.
4 minutes. Okay. Owl says, we know what has to happen now if the Leafs win this series. Kyle has to be sacrificed. No trips to Florida for a year.
So Embiid sits with 15 points, 7 rebounds, his second foul. 4 minutes to go.
Brunson, nice touch. And Brunson is so good at turning down the screen. You think defensively he's going to use the screen, but he burst baseline, creates some separation, but easy too.
14 now for Brunson. Off the drive by Maxson, and he got kicked in the head.
There was a foul right there, but you see the adjustment that New York has made. Every time Maxson puts it on the ground and tries to get to the paint, there are bodies there. They're not going to give him a clear path to the basket. Which essentially makes the right reads.
And a hit off the heel. Reed battling Hartenstein, and Reed got their hands up. So those were plays going the Knicks' way in the opening quarter. Philadelphia has answered with high effort here in the second.
And it's been the bench. It's been the role guys. They've come in and just played hard, have brought the effort, showed a tremendous amount of life here. And that's what happens.
I believe the third period is about to start.
Bench feels more comfortable, more confident, and you need that. Certainly Philadelphia is getting it.
Hartenstein and Reed to jump it up. 20 on the go, first down.
Most of it, but he knocked it out of bounds. And Scott Foster is a veteran official. I love Scott.
Remember this trick?
Okay, yeah. 2 minutes to go.
With my knee?
So 2 minutes to go until the start of the third. It's probably going to be an exciting third period. Puffy, come on, buddy. He was licking himself.
Live up to it. The all-new Lexus GX.
Oh, Fluffy. Fluffy is behind the couch. There he goes. You gonna go on your bed, buddy? Good boy.
Good boy, Wayne.
Rosado wanted me to tell you to look at his comments real quick.
Well, why don't you read them to me?
Well, he said, "Hello, I am screwed. I screwed up."
Oh, what did he do, man?
He didn't say.
Is it a girl screw up?
Yeah, say, ask the men. Comment on the men's channel about it. He has not said what it is. Jackson says Boston isn't losing because of the refs. Colby says the last thing I freaking want is a hot Joseph Woll.
Right.
Rosado says, yep.
You're too young to have girls screw up with Rosado. Oh my God. This should be fun. They better not go to overtime. I'll never be awake for that.
Tavares and Saka at center ice. Leafs win the faceoff to start the third. They send it in, but Boston controls. Now Toronto will retake possession. This is the first lead heading into the third period the Leafs have had this entire series.
Wow.
Colby says, script. Leafs come back 3-1 against the Bruins, who they hadn't beaten since 1959. Revenge tour continues with a hot Joseph Woll and the returning Matthews against the cup favorite Panthers. Hello, Dennis. What's up? Puck out of play. Yeah, Swayman is in net. Bruins fans on Reddit were apparently demanding Linus Ullmark.
Really? Why? Because Swayman gave up so many goals the last game? All two of them? During overtime?
All right. Bruins face off in the Leafs zone.
Montgomery's Bruins with a 3-2 lead in the series. Maple Leafs in overtime in Game 5 on the road.
Let's see. iDog says, nah, Hollywood is obsessed with remakes. We're getting another Game 7 where the Leafs choke.
Oh, my God.
Hey, Johnny Wilkinson. I want this series to go to Game 7 just for the memes to win either way. Tyrese Maxey has 2 points tonight versus the Knicks and is down bad. Oh, Wall makes the save. Johnny is sad at how the Sixers are struggling. The Hurricanes have signed a 3-year affiliation agreement with the Chicago Wolves of the AHL through 26-27.
We'll see how tight Toronto gets with the lead. A little bit different to play with the lead, and there's chance for Boston early on. Carlo, the feed, and accomplished save for Joseph Woll wasn't busy in the first 20, a little bit more in the second.
Let's see, 18:44 to go in the third. Leafs win the faceoff in their own zone. They'll carry it out to the neutral zone. They offsides. Owl says, Kyle, the Bruins fans on Reddit are seething at the refs. This is the top hockey post. Mason Lowry hit from behind in front of the official. No call. Maple Leafs scored after the next face-off.
I mean, every playoff game has got a new call every 2 minutes. They put the whistles away, as they should.
Rosado says, I am heartbroken, dead inside.
Rosado, what'd you do, man?
You're so young, buddy.
Yeah, man.
Johnny Wilkinson says this is not Cats Comeback 2.0, right?
Oh no! Woo!
Less than 18 minutes to go. All right, Maple Leafs up in. Swayman slows down the puck. And now it'll carry to the neutral zone. Boston enters Toronto zone. Takes a shot. Wool glove save. Yeah, the Milwaukee Bucks got eliminated by the Indiana Pacers. It was the first playoff series win for the Pacers in 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah, Bruins fans have the Bruins fans complain about the refs. I mean, to be fair, though, Rudy is officiating.
I know, but I haven't seen. I mean, I'm not saying they didn't miss any calls, but I haven't seen anything egregious either way. I mean, little stuff like that, they're just not going to call that in the playoffs most nights.
Derek says, I remember the one NFL player who got drafted, sneezed, and proceeded to bless and thank himself. Kyle sneezing reminded me of that.
17:05. Oh, Toronto. Oh, jeez.
Oh, that goes wide. I think Swayman made the save, correct?
I think he missed. Toronto pressing, man, but no, there's still another guy there. It's incredible how much better they play without Matthews.
Yeah.
Boy, are they trolling him, Swayman? Is that what they're yelling?
Yeah.
That is gutsy.
RJ says Jaws has so much Boston clouds.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Here comes Toronto. Can they get to it? No.
Hey Dana, thank you for the $5.
Hey, thank you, Dana. Thank you, Dana. Thank you.
Dennis says Boston is having too much success. If they get out of the series, we need to crush them. Payback for the Heat. Let's see.
Whoop!
Oh! He couldn't get the shot off. Shattenkirk sends it deep. Riley will just wait for a man to pass it to. Hey, Jackson, thank you for the $1.
Hey, thank you, Jackson. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Jackson.
Juju says, I think the fact that Matthews isn't on the ice forces the Leafs to look for scoring elsewhere, causing them to play as a unit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. They're gonna leave Matthews out and beat the Bruins and then put him back in and screw it all up against the Panthers.
Why would you be unsubscribing to the channel and quitting YouTube, Rosado? Shot is wide. The Knicks blew a 22-point lead and are now down by 3.
Wow.
Neither team wants to win.
Sucks. Now a 25-point lead, ain't even safe.
A 22-point lead.
Yeah. So what's going on with Rosado?
Rosado seemed pretty torn up about whatever happens. Juju says Samsonov was really stinking it up before Wall came in.
Yeah.
Let's see. Riley, he leaves it for Domi. It goes across, and it's broken up by the Boston defense. But it's held in and immediately given away. Now it's Boston's turn to enter the zone. Oh! What a save by Wall. Oh, it goes.
No way. Did I just hit the post?
I think it hit the post.
Oh.
Wow.
And it's still not in.
It's still not in.
Oh, my God. Look at the Toronto defensemen, and they're doubled over.
The best sequence of the night for the Bruins.
Marchand had it, too. Oh, I hate this angle.
Doink.
Oh.
Doink. Marchand was that close.
That close to it. Oh.
iDog is starting to get nervous about Wolf here. Urinating Tree said it himself last year. The Bruins are massive jokers, says Jackson.
I guess hockey's not really his thing.
Sean says, could this actually happen?
Come on, buddy. Get it.
Embiid's got the rage mode activated after Brunson taunted him in the last 5 minutes of the first half and scored 10 quickly. Owl says the Bruins just can't seem to get on the same page in the playoffs.
No.
Their own worst enemy, one of the most highly skilled teams.
They're always on your scalp, little rascals. But good news, there's no itchiness, dryness, or flakes down here.
I love Tiny Troy and his tiny gorgeous hair.
Let's see.
He's the best. Make every wash count.
Little help, please. No fees or minimums and no overdraft fees are another reason banking with Capital One is an even easier decision than this. We need a clutch hit. There.
Let's see.
Jeter. Hang in there, rookie.
Dennis says it would be funny as hell to see Boston fall apart twice. Indeed, says Bruins suffering because Celtics got all the luck injuries to every playoff team. Icy says, lol, Bruins. Rockin' Racist, if that was the Panthers, Tavares would have scored.
Yeah.
Hang on a
We
second.
have our Tavares nightmares.
Yeah. Adam was asking how much time was left.
Oh, yeah, they don't have the clock up.
Owl says Marchand's legacy is on the line with this series. 13-15. Yeah. Boston's third period shots are 5-1. And they also have twice as many scoring chances and 3 times as many shot attempts as Toronto. Now it's 13-10 to go in the third. Bruins win the face-off. They shoot, it goes wide. Oh, it's sent in the crease. Marchand can't get a shot off. McAvoy attempts to redirect it. Jeez, the Bruins have been throwing the kitchen sink at Toronto and still can't score. Jackson says Bruins forgot this is a best of 7.
They did. I think they took them too lightly, just like they did the Panthers the year before. I mean, this is hardly over.
Hey, Trey.
Hey, Trey.
Says Marlins are plus 1,600 for fewest wins.
Jeez.
Is that a bet you can place that they will have the record for least wins?
Or maybe just finishing their season with the fewest wins.
Let's see. All right. Battle in the corner. Cam Labushkin. Back around for Dewar. Riley tries to send it in front again. Toronto will send it on net.
Ooh.
Oh, great chance there.
I mean, 2-0 would end this game.
If you bet 100 on the Marlins to get the least amount of wins, you would get 1,600 if they did so. Well, they got a stiff competition, though, with the Rockies and White Sox.
Yeah.
Urinating Tree on Twitter says, we need to have a serious conversation about the Bruins being complete jokers if they lose this game. They can't control a damn puck. They can't finish. They're way too tense again. Hot Dog says, why wear a Bruins hat?
Well, it's just where we started off at the beginning of the series. And I've been wearing the same outfit the whole series.
Johnny says, it's funny right now, the Let's Go Knicks chants are louder than the Let's Go Sixers in Wells Fargo. The Leafs are forechecking. What? Says Free
no,
Stuff.
They're playing good. They're playing good.
The Leafs come away with the puck. Oh!
It's
right there.
Oh! Oh! I thought that was going to do it. We're under 10 minutes, though.
Yes, Eyes. Right now, the Leafs are still winning. Over halfway through the third. Juju says, this proves no team should ever be taken lightly in the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Nope. Well, unless you're the Capitals or the Islanders.
And the Islanders had a 3-0 lead in Game 2.
Right.
Before they pissed it away. 9:22 to go. Johnny says it's crazy how when Oilers versus Kings play, the goal scoring is crazy.
Chipotle's braised beef barbacoa might be our best kept secret. Slow cooked, responsibly raised beef. Seasoned with
It should have been the Red Wings instead of the Capitals.
Chipotle's braised beef.
I don't know how much of a difference would have made, but maybe they take them to 5 or 6.
You're paying.
Rosado says, all right, guys, have a fun night. If Jaws could respond to my comment after the game, then that would be great. Bye.
But which comment? Is it in the stream? Is it in a video?
Hello, Ghostbusters. It's done.
Yeah, Stars and Panthers play in Finland next year. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
How early is that game going to be?
I don't know the answer.
Is it going to
that
be like
question.
7 in the morning?
I don't know the answer to that question.
Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Computers now.
Yeah. Those games in Britain are 9 in the morning, and Finland is even further east than Britain, so it's probably going to be like 8 or 7 in the morning. Well, depending on if they play at night, it might be we might get like a 2 o'clock game.
Well, we'll be the defending cup champs, so it'll be working.
Rosado says video on men's whenever you get the chance.
All right, buddy.
Free Stuff says Boston should have started Olmark. I don't know if that would have made a difference.
I mean, it's only 1-0. I think Boston needs to figure out how to close out a series.
Let's see. How old is that we are going to overtime clip?
Oh boy, that's probably from 2018.
A bit of a story for this Maple Leaf team since he's entered the net.
Yeah.
One goal given up so far in nearly 2 games. Maple Leafs with the puck. Here's Weberski.
There was one he had done before that.
Oh, Marner had sent it right in front.
Oh, kicks the puck.
And now the Leafs are buzzing. They've gotten so many
finish this off.
high scoring opportunities. Let's see.
Hey, buddy. Whoa. You okay, bud?
Owls, I did not see what happened to Stolars today.
Yeah, we told you. You got hit in the nuts.
Let's see.
Good boy, fucking.
Rangers Hurricanes playoff tickets at PNC Arena being restricted to fans from North Carolina area. Bobrovsky is here. Hello.
Hey,
Says,
Bubba.
MJ has banned me enough times the past few days. I'm done with the sarcasm. And then he immediately said, start Vezina Trophy winner Stolars. Hot Dog says, why did bro kick it like it was soccer?
Interesting choice. Yes, I agree. 7:54 left. Are they really going to do this? Like a whole period? If they do this, the Toronto fans are going to be freaking out of their plectic minds. And I don't blame them.
So 7.5 to go in the third. Leafs will carry it in, dump in. And they're chatting.
They're trolling the goalie who's allowed one goal. That's bad juju, man. Why don't they just start chanting, we want Florida again? Hey, what's that?
Hey, MJ, thank you for the 20.
Hey, MJ. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, MJ. What do we got, trivia?
Yeah,
These are the answers, right?
Part 2 answers. So these are all the NBA players who have won 5 championships or more.
All right.
Let's see. This will be in two super chats.
Oh, still in 2.
Michael Jordan,
right.
Bill Russell, Magic Johnson, Sam Jones, Tom Heinsohn, Casey Jones, Satch Sanders, John Havlicek, Jim Luskatov, Frank Ramsey, Robert Harry, Bob Cousy, Kareem.
Okay.
Martin.
The list with 5 is still long, too.
Oh! And Boston. Is that going to be icing?
Yeah, they're going to call it, yeah.
Bruins ice the puck. Bobrovsky, thank you for the 5, Bob.
Hey, thank you, Bubba. Thank you, Bubba.
Says Boston is actually going to do it again. Crazy. Either that or the Leafs lose another series to Boston after coming back from a 3-1 series deficit.
But still 6.5 left. There's a lot of hockey left here.
Let's see. Wool getting hot and stealing this series for the Leafs scares Juju. Owls is got the conspiracy theory. He says refs are now being exposed on Twitter for having the fix-in for a Leafs victory. There's a clip of a lineman blocking the door tonight and Marchand having to shove him out of the way. Jackson says, which one is it? The league is rigging it against the Leafs or the league is rigging it for the Leafs? Hey, Isles all the way. He's back again. Guess who's back?
Hey, bud.
Back again.
Yeah.
That under
5:40 left.
Hey, MJ, thank you for the extra 20.
Hey, MJ. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
So these are the
These
other
are the others. Yeah, it's a good thing you took it down from
Toronto Ice
the
the puck.
3.
Scottie Pippen, George Meakin, Jim Pollard, Slater Martin, Larry Siegfried, Don Nelson, Dennis Rodman, Michael Cooper.
Right. Oh, that's right, Michael Cooper.
Ron,
I got him.
Ron Harper, Steve Kerr, Derek Fisher, Tim Duncan, and of course Kobe. May he rest in peace.
I forgot about Michael Cooper. He would hit the 3-pointers for the Lakers, man. He was crazy. He was like Ray Allen before Ray Allen was Ray Allen.
Owl says Tampa started the ref conspiracies and Bruins picked it right up from them immediately. How many minutes are left? 5:21.
5:21. Thank you again, MJ.
I mean, the shots have pretty much evened up. It's 24-21.
I mean, there's a lot of hockey left.
Perhaps a bit of a mismatch.
We could still be going to overtime at 2-2.
Against the Toronto fourth line.
Save overtime for Game 7.
Oh, my God.
Game 7 overtime.
Oh, my God.
The time.
Is Dennis Rodman the basketball guy who made the famous Korea trip?
Sure.
5:21 to go in the third.
I think Morgan Brown's going to go on the stats.
Why do we have the clock stopped? You guys are killing us.
I don't know how he would be able to enter the ice if he has a 1-second shift for an icing. It looks like he's going to stay out there, but
Let's see.
I believe it was Edmondson who was out there prior.
Yeah, everyone else has been out on the ice for like 30 seconds, and Riley's been out there for 1.
Yeah.
Bobrovsky says the core 4 boy band heard they were going to get broken up if they lost the series and decided to play actual playoff hockey. Ivan Edders.
Well, Matthews is out, though.
Sheldon Keefe is not going to lose his job this quickly. Yeah, Spencer Knight got called up. We heard.
Yeah.
This would be a shame if indeed there were tired bodies.
Hey, Amanda, thank you for the 20.
Hey, Amanda, thank you, Amanda. Thank you.
She says, tell Boston Stanley Cup winning teams don't care who they play. Line up in between the lines. Lace up your skates and go to war. Boston gets what they deserve.
I like that. I agree with that, too.
Let's see.
Thank you, Amanda.
Yarn Crook single-handedly forcing Boston to retreat, and now Toronto most likely will retake possession.
I mean, it's true. There's
and
no easy
they
path.
just iced it.
There's no easy path.
Eisenite says we have 50 likes.
Thank you all. Oh, this has been good for non-Panther streams. Told you last year it would get. Remember that?
Trey says Spencer Knight starting Game 1.
Oh, geez. Don't do that to me.
Dennis says, how dare you, Trey? Someone said ban Trey. Sunswine says, oh my lords. Is that a reaction to Trey's comment or to this score, Sunswine?
Oh,
and Wool makes the save.
Oh boy.
4:43 to go. iDog says, I bet Jaws regrets jumping on the Bruins bandwagon after pretending to be a Panthers fan for 8 years.
Oh, damn it. I'm caught. I got to hide my face. I'll go to sleep. I'm busted. I can't show my face. I'm embarrassed. Oh, you're going to put me to sleep, Chewbacca. Oh. How come? Now, this is the one thing football has over hockey.
Yeah.
Because, 1 o'clock on a Sunday once per week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get your fix. Not that I'm complaining. It's just some nights it's hard to keep those eyes open if there's not a lot of scoring.
Too bad there's mold behind the backsplash.
Sunswine says, if Leafs take this series, they are exonerated as most mocked team.
Yeah.
Bruins will hold that banner for years to come.
Agreed.
Daniel says he's literally hiding under a black and yellow blankie.
Is it really black and yellow?
It's
I'm colorblind, so
this is gold and like dark blue.
Oh, that's dark blue.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like navy blue.
I see.
Deep navy blue.
I would have said it was black and green, so I would have said it was black and orange. Actually, yeah.
AMJ, thank you for the 5.
Thank you,
Thank
MJ.
you.
Thank you, buddy.
Says Trey's nickname should be Trey Stradamus because he correctly picks everything and anything. Lol. The man knows more than all of us. Trey correctly predicted who the Dolphins would draft. Jeff says streaming every night is tough work, Jaws. I get it.
Yeah, it's okay. We have fun with it.
Yeah.
It's not the streaming every night. It's the working all day, not being able to get a nap before I stream every night.
All right. Nice.
4:18 left. Come on, Toronto. Get a goal and put this away. I'm even starting to get nervous now.
Owl says they're really dragging out these last few minutes.
It seems that way.
Jason says, I wanted Florida to play the Leafs, but now I've seen Boston struggle. I'm not so sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of hoping for. It's like it just keeps going like this till like 1 minute to go in Game 7. And then the Bruins get a lucky goal off of somebody's skate, and we get a struggling Bruins team. But, there's no guarantee that when a team comes in how they played in the previous series, that it's going to continue.
Jackson says we are spoiled watching an actual playoff team, a.k.a. the Panthers.
We are very spoiled. We are very spoiled.
Jaws nervous for a Leafs game is wild.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, it's Domi. Oh, and it goes right off of Swayman. Come on.
Well, part of my nervousness right now is I'm less than interested in overtime.
Yeah.
So part of my nervousness is not wanting Toronto to give up a goal here because I'm fairly certain I would guarantee overtime.
Johnny says, remember when Jaws did the Kermit scream when the Canes-Cats game almost went to 5 overtimes?
Oh, man.
Domi could have become a Leafs legend right there if he buried.
Yeah.
Hey, Ty Domi is in the crowd. That's Max's dad.
Yep.
Son, I am very disappointed. Let's see. Tavares has won 15 of 22 faceoffs, so he's won twice as many faceoffs as he's lost.
3:03 left. How
3.
How long until they pull Swayman?
Yeah.
Leafs are just playing keep away now. I don't blame them.
Now they'll send it in, and Swayman has to play the puck over to McAvoy.
2:45 left.
And Boston carries out of the through the neutral zone. They
Let's
try
go, Dolphins.
dump it.
Oh. Come on, guys. We're so close to not having overtime. Get it out. There you go. Is the net still?
Oh, it's a breakaway. Nylander
Hey, the Leafs are
scores!
gonna win the game.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! They're gonna win. We're going to Game 7. What's that?
Amanda, thank you for the 10.
Hey, thank you, Amanda. Thank you,
Thank
Amanda.
you for the 10.
Thank you.
She says, all I know is the Panthers can play any type of game.
Yes.
Physicality, yes. Run and gun, yes. Goaltending, yes. Can't say the same about Bruins or Leafs.
Yes. Thank you, Amanda.
Yeah.
Much appreciate
Cooks,
it. Thank you.
Cooks, buddy, you're like a minute ahead of us. It's okay, Cooks.
Yeah.
Nylander twice.
Nylander twice.
And Date says the choke is real. Sunswine says, oh my God. Owl says Bruins fans may not wait until Game 7 to start rioting.
Oh my God. You know what this means, though, Kyle? More content tomorrow involving this series.
So Leafs take a 2-0 lead. Let's see.
Wow.
Hey, Eisenite, thank you for the 5.
Hey, thank you, Eyes. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Eyes.
Pancakes for all, and now Swayman is
now they
going.
pull Swayman.
Alice says the match.
Oh, no!
And
he
it
missed.
hit the side. Let's see. Imagine if Florida blew a 3-1 lead. Like,
I really genuinely
we shall
don't
not
know if I would live through that.
We shall not manifest that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That's out of the zone, $120.
Hey, MJ, thank you for the 5.
Hey, thank you, MJ. Thank you, buddy. Thank you,
Says,
MJ.
we're going to Game 7, but keep in mind the Panthers had a lot of time off until the next opponent, and we know what happened after that last year.
Well, the thing of it is we would have had to wait anyway, because you would have to wait for all the Western Conference teams to be done either.
Hey, Amanda, thank you for the 2.
Thank you, Amanda. Thank you.
She says all this shows is that Matthews is a distraction.
How about my conspiracy theory? I told you. They're going to leave him. Well, they said he's out for Game 7 too, right?
He's doubtful officially.
Yeah. What are they going to do if they win all 3 games without Matthews, and then they put him back in against the Panthers and they start losing again? Like, they're playing outstanding right now. The Bruins are 2/3 of the way to doing it again.
Yeah. Oh.
Wow. Stop by Wall.
And
5 seconds left. And they are going to get the shutout.
Wow. The Maple Leafs win 2-0.
Wow. Holy crap.
Yeah, Boston probably did just score after the horn. It's a shutout win for the Leafs.
Jeez. Let's see.
This is the 4th consecutive time. The 4th consecutive time this series is going to Game 7.
Wow.
Another block by Nyes to make an incredible save. Which is a bigger factor, Wool being better than Samsonov or Matthews being a distraction?
It's a little bit of both, I think.
Oh, Nylander beat him 5-hole.
Yeah.
Hey, Eisenites, thank you for gifting 5 memberships.
Hey,
thank you.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you, brother. For those of you who are just They're going to count. It's going to count. They say, yeah. So it won't be a shutout.
Wow.
They got a goal with 0.1 seconds left. Oh, they're leaving it. They're going to do a face up with 0.1 second.
Yeah.
The first goal in NHL history, in which his first 3 career playoff wins all come in potential.
So it's Leafs do not get the shutout.
They don't get the shutout. Man, they take the shutout away. That's just going to piss them off even more now.
Yeah, that ending
Screw
was.
it. I say it's a shutout. Not that what I say matters.
Yeah, the Boston fan base must be livid right now.
Oh, my God. They're
Wow.
doing it again.
Jeff says Boston getting Cats PTSD flashbacks.
Right? They might do it again. Now, here's the thing.
Yeah.
If the Leafs win Game 7, will their fans be dumb enough to chant "We want Florida" again? As long as we're repeating history, will they do that again?
This is the 4th consecutive series between the Bruins and Maple Leafs that's going to Game 7.
Oh, it couldn't be any other way, man.
Yeah. The Bruins have lost 6 straight series clinching games.
Wow.
You said it, Bruce. Last year, Bruins and Panthers. Bruins had a 3-1 lead, lost Game 5 at home.
And now it all begins.
Yeah.
Because if the Leafs don't win, they've trolled their fans once again.
Yeah.
This is fantastic. I'm so glad we chose this series. Oh, man. This is great.
Hello, Esoteric.
This is great.
Wow.
Oh, my God. It's a beautiful thing.
Yes, I was.
You can mute it now.
Brad Rice says, what did I say? What did I say? Boston could have had Tampa.
Yeah, they chose this. That's right. For all the grief that I gave the Panthers for choosing Tampa. Whoops. Boston gave up the division, home ice. They said, we want Toronto because we've dominated them. And then guess what? They forgot it's 4 wins. Can they not count?
Dave Watson says, let's go.
Oh, man.
So Game 7, we got Game 7
Yep,
between Bruins and Leafs.
Yep, that's Saturday.
So either the Bruins become the biggest chokers in the league,
yep,
unquestioned, or the Leafs.
Or the Leafs do it again. They've done it before.
Yeah.
Coming back from a 3-1 against Boston. I think they did it twice, right? Coming back from a 3-1 against Boston to have Game 7 in Boston and lose it.
Yeah.
And one of them was the James Reimer game where they had the 3-goal lead.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
All right. I'm going to go do the recap. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay.
Kyle, entertain them. Okay. Keep your clothes on. This is not OnlyFans.
Well, right now I'm going to see if the Knicks are still choking.
All right. All right. Fluffy? Huh?
Derek says, ugh, 4-1. That sucked.
This is great.
Dennis says, I asked the other day, and a couple of Leafs fans said they wanted a Game 7 no matter what. So, Toronto is trying to be the Cats students right now in comeback playoffs. The 76ers have a 3-point leads late in the third quarter against the Knicks. Jeff says literally all of us called this. But I think Rod Rice might have called it first. Yeah, the hockey Hockey Guys recap should be interesting. Esoteric says Winnipeg ruins my bracket. What an utter letdown. It busted my bracket too. Who's winning Game 7? We don't. We're just rooting for maximum chaos, like a double overtime affair or something like that. So, yeah, right now Toronto has all the momentum. Boston looks absolutely panicked and way too tense. And yeah, the Game 7 is the stoppable force versus the movable object. Who can choke harder? And historically, it has been Leafs choking every single time. Maybe they'll flip the script this year. Yeah, how is Steve Dangle doing? He must be ecstatic. Johnny says 2013 and 2018 are things the Cats watched and learned last year, Kyle. Cook says Florida 2.0 Toronto. Yeah, both these teams look so beatable. Esoteric says this is fun. How does Steve Dangle still have a voice after all that screaming? He must have strong vocal cords, just like he said. Let's see. Man. What a how do the Bruins keep doing it? I mean, yeah, the 3-1 series lead against Toronto, and Boston has looked awful in both games 5 and 6. So, yeah, bad coaching. Well, Jim Montgomery said he was pissed off after Game 5 effort. I can't imagine how he must be feeling after that Game 6 performance. So the Knicks just tied the game. It's 83-83 Knicks Sixers in the waning seconds of the third quarter. iDog says can't even blame Swayman. The Bruins just can't score. Leafs still have not scored more than 2 goals. That in the playoff game. That streak is still alive. Johnny says Jack Edwards is not broadcasting Game 7. He just retired today. Leafs fans in Dangle's chat are saying we want Florida. They are have they memory hold what happened last year when they chanted that? What's up, Damien? Relic says 3-1 all over again for Boston. Maybe the Cats broke them. Well, it's either Boston blowing a 3-1 series lead with home ice advantage for the second time in as many years, or it is Toronto once again failing to beat Boston in a Game 7 after forcing a Game 7. I mean, whoever wins Game 7, the meme economy wins. And the Maple Leafs are doing this while being 1 for 17 on the power play. Yeah, Woll is definitely an improvement over Samsonov, it seems. Johnny says Jack Edwards is more angry than Steve Dangle right now. Kyle, he's really mad. Esoteric claims, no, the Cats didn't break them. This is just the Bruins. So, yeah, a 1/10 of a second away from a shutout. That must have, that's only going to make Woll angrier, you know? So, Gordon Schmorden says, meow. Hello, are you a cat? How do the Bruins keep doing this? I mean, this is awesome. The Panthers get maximum amount of rest, and whoever we face is going to have been beaten up silly. Yeah, what a win for the Leafs. Kenneth says, oh boy, Game 7 demons. Oh well, let's go. Dennis says, no matter the outcome, it's going to make an excellent 30 for 30 documentary. Would I start Ullmark in Game 7? This wasn't Swayman's fault. The Bruins just absolutely refused to score until the literal last 1/10 of a second. Who do we really want at this point? Beats me. I think most Panthers fans would have wanted the Leafs, but at this rate, we're not sure. So, let's see. Derek says, keep Swayman in. Bruins need to stop alternating goalies in the playoffs. And, like, I agree that I don't think it really matters who the Panthers face in the second round, because neither of these teams look exactly intimidating. Lolo says the offensive play was pure beer league from the Bruins tonight.
I got it big. I'm hot for teacher. Kyle's like, what the hell are you talking about? You never seen the Hot for Teacher video by Van Halen? Kyle's never seen the Van Halen Hot for Teacher video. Oh no, Kyle. Oh, I have failed as a father. He has not seen that video.
So we got Game 7. Hey, MJ, thank you for the 2. Thank you, MJ.
MJ.
He says,
Thank you, brother.
everyone like and subscribe. We need more followers.
Yeah, I appreciate that. We're getting there. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button.
Gordon Schmorden says, okay, now take off those hats.
It's the series isn't over yet. I gotta leave the hat on because I gotta edit the video and we got overhead lights, so I have to put the bill over my head so I can see. So that game's gonna go to overtime too. We're not doing overtime basketball, right?
Probably not.
Probably not. I'm ready to do the recap. Are you saying you're staying up and doing basketball?
No.
That's what I thought.
That's not what I said.
Well, probably not inferred there was a possibility.
Well, with you and your love of streaming, anything's a possibility.
No, that's okay. All right, here. Watch this. Watch this.
Owie. Ow.
Oh, what? You're a little... What? Don't be a baby.
You hit the...
I hit the right spot.
Well, there's a certain muscle between...
There's no muscle back here. It's all flab. And especially here. I don't believe you'll fall for it. You fall for it.
You bastard.
You think you're going to give a massage for me? Look at this. You're
Child abuse.
Child abuse.
Child abuse.
What elder abuse, huh? I got to do your work in the morning. You're sleeping 4 hours later than I am awake.
Save
huh?
me.
You're lucky. Fluffy is old. He can't jump up and save you now. I got you onto myself now. And there's no Ellie to bite me either. Well, okay. Relax.
You okay?
Relax. He's trying to get up.
Oh.
He's trying to get up. Come on. Why are you trying to get up?
Hey, we got a couple super chats. Let's see.
Okay,
MJ, thank you for the 2. Another 2.
MJ. Thank you, brother.
He says, Flying Fluffy Basketball Channel, lol. And Kenneth, thank you for the 2.
Thank you, Kenneth.
Says, the big winner tonight is Jaws. Go Leafs, go.
You okay, bud? You all right now? You okay? All right, we were just playing. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. He tried to jump up, and he's sore when he tries to jump up too fast.
It's okay, buddy.
All right, bud. We're just playing.
Yeah.
Okay? It's okay. You're okay. Come.
He heard you say Fluffy's too slow.
Yeah, that's what it is. Come here. You okay? All right. You're good.
Chris is just tuning in. What do we guys think of the results of this game? Memes. The memes are going to win this series.
Yes, this is spectacular. I can't wait to make more content for it tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right, Fluffy, lay down. Okay, buddy? Good boy. All right, everybody. Thank you all for joining us as always. Now, we will be live tomorrow at noon again. And then we will be live, unfortunately, for Kyle. We will be live tomorrow starting at about 9. Because we'll finish up the Vancouver finish up the Vancouver Preds game and then do the full Dallas and Vegas game. And then we'll see you game 7 on Saturday. So appreciate all the support. Thank you all very, very generously for the super chats. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. Enjoy your night. The recap will be up in about an hour.